Oh, look, we're excited. I think obviously very important game, I think, but also for the supporters, another chance to be able to sample the atmosphere at Lynn. I think we've all really enjoyed playing there. The supporters especially, I think they've been able to get a great atmosphere, and I think we've been really pleased with the performances that we've had there, and also the fact that we've been able to get out there again. It's great from UVL to allow us to play there again, and we're very appreciative of the fact that we can go and play at such a lovely stadium.
How much different is it to play there versus here?
I think it allows the supporters to have maybe a different sort of game day experience. I think the supporters can get closer to the field. I think it gives them an opportunity to maybe get a little closer to the action, but also to maybe affect the game a little bit more, because they're that bit closer, be a little bit more intimidating, get right close behind the goal, and the players have to walk through the supporters at half time and leading out to the game. So I think it creates a special atmosphere that our players have really enjoyed playing in front of.
How does that
Exactly, it gives us a small sample really of what the new stadium will be like. I think we're very hopeful that the new stadium will be a very intimidating atmosphere, and that people will really enjoy the game day experiences as our supporters do. But equally for us to have the supporters so close to the field and to really hear them be a lot more boisterous and really impact the game is, it becomes an advantage. So hopefully that'll be the case tomorrow night.
James, I know you said after Saturday that you thought a lot of that was on you. What did the last couple of days like?
Really busy. I think that there was things for me that I thought I needed to be sharper at. My communication. I think that there was a couple of game things that I needed to be better at. I think for us that, and I need to go back and check, but I think that's probably the first time that's happened where we've lost a 2-goal lead. So it's something that we're not used to, and it's something that hopefully doesn't happen again. So I think when you reflect on something, it's always important you start with yourself. I don't just look at anything other than myself. So I think there was some really interesting things for me to reflect upon and to be better at, and I will be.
They stepped in for Cam and was great, and especially the first half of that match. Do you expect him to play up top again on Wednesday? And what did you see from him that you liked?
I thought his movement was very good. I thought, even the goal where Kyle, has a nice little assist. I thought there was good rotational movement, good understanding. His finishing was very good. He was in the right spot. He's come into a rich vein of form, but he's been playing very well. I mean, he's been having a phenomenal year for us. I think that's something that he's been playing attacking mid, but he's been really contributing this year, which has been great. So, we're hopeful that he'll maintain that form. He's looked great in training, so it's just trying to keep him fit, because we're still waiting on the other two to get back.
On the injury front, any updates on Cam or Richard and their availability for Wednesday?
Richard, we're still waiting on. I think Cam, that's going to be one that we'll leave really late. I think potentially could risk him, but we'll have to see. Something I want to sleep on, to be honest, and see, do we risk him in that? Obviously dislocation and coming back. I mean, I think the doc is giving us some kind of percentage, but we'll see.
Like you have an opportunity to operate back on finish up the way Saturday.
Sorry.
Do you like that you guys have an opportunity to just get right back in and everything?
Yeah, no, look, I think for us, first half we were pleased. We felt as if we had some really good football, but I think we're all frustrated with the second half. So I think the guys, there's a determination from the guys, especially with this game, to go and try to continue to run. But Nashville are in a very rich vein of form. They've been playing very well and picked up some really good results as well. So it'll be a very tough game. I mean, credit to them. They're a very hard team to play against, and I expect an exciting game tomorrow night.
Do you feel it intensify for the US Cup?
I think, yeah. Well, I think there's an excitement with the cup competitions. I think everyone feels that. I think there was a very special atmosphere against New England. I think there was a real excitement, and I think the more you go on in any cup competition, I think the excitement sort of gets enhanced. So I think for us, it's something we're really looking forward to. Hopefully we can. I think the reserve seating is sold out, so I know there's limited space available. So we're hopeful that we'll get a sellout and we'll get a lot of people into the stadium and really help push us on.
What can you tell us about Nashville and
They're very organised. I mean, Gary Smith obviously a lot of experience. I think he won the MLS with Colorado. A pretty big squad, a lot of players, good rotation. So no, they've got very experienced players as well. I mean, obviously it's a pretty unique situation for them where they've come into USL and pretty much they've known they're going MLS. So it's a pretty unique situation to have that. I think the intriguing thing is I believe they're going to go maybe 2020. That seems to be the general viewpoint. So they'll get maybe another year to try to prep and then get ready for MLS. So you know, for us again, it's breaking down what formations have they been playing, what's the overall philosophy, which personnel do we think will show up. I mean, there's 26, 27 names, so you're never quite sure. But then also making sure that we've got decent rest and recovery into our guys and making sure that we're prepped and we're ready to go.
Thanks, James.
Cheers. Thank you.